He is one of the few artists who became legends in their own lifetimes. Pablo Picasso lived to see his success and enjoy wealth and celebrity from his amazing creative talents. Born in Malaga, Spain in 1881, Picasso is certainly one of the 20th century's most famous identities. Painter, sculptor, printmaker, ceramicist, and stage designer. The enormous body of Picasso's work remains and guarantees that his legend will live on. His father was a professor of drawing, and it soon became apparent around the age of 10 that Pablo had an uncanny ability to draw and interpret what he saw onto the page. Although he attended art school, Picasso never completed any formal training, preferring to rely on his own skill and create works from what he saw and experienced around him in Barcelona and Madrid. Picasso's work is so extensive that art experts separate his long career into phases. Between 1901 and 1904 was his so-called Blue Period. After traveling back and forth between Barcelona and Paris, Picasso made the move to the French capital permanently in 1904. The tones of the Blue Period were replaced by those of pottery, skin and clay in the Rose Period of 1904 to 1906. Picasso's most famous contribution to modern art is the birth of Cubism. Critics and viewers often misunderstood early Cubist paintings because they were thought to be merely geometric art. But Picasso believed he was representing a new kind of reality that broke away from Renaissance tradition. In 1937, the artist created his landmark painting Guernica, a protest against the barbaric air raid against a Basque village during the Spanish Civil War. In his early days in Paris, Picasso mixed with Henri Matisse, Ernest Hemingway, and avant-garde writer Gertrude Stein. Stein supported Picasso by purchasing his work, and her prose was influenced by his abstract paintings.
He was tremendously influential. I think there's really no question that, at least for most of the 20th century, Picasso, more than any other artist, was the primary artist of influence.
Inventive and prolific, Picasso's reputation as an innovator continues to influence artists of today. In a later version of Cubism called synthetic Cubism, Picasso uses several views of an object or a person shown simultaneously from a different perspective in one picture. Picasso's work was influenced by the many women in his life. Married twice and fathering 4 children, Picasso also had many affairs and took mistresses. The women often became his muses and were represented in his work. Picasso continued to make valuable contributions to art throughout his long life, but it was the invention of Cubism that secured his immortality. His later work, in a proliferation of styles from surrealist to neoclassical, shows that his artistic energy transcended any one style. There didn't seem to be any single technique or medium that could hold Picasso's seemingly endless enthusiasm. Until the end of his life, he remained amazingly prolific. Picasso died in 1973, aged 91. From starving artist to icon, Pablo Picasso's own life mirrors the story of modernism, with its struggles, inner conflicts, and ultimate triumph. No other artist is more associated with the term modern art than Pablo Picasso. For many, he is the greatest art genius of the 20th century.